Hey everyone, welcome back to Puppetmasta Games. Today, we're diving into the world of programming with GDScript. Whether you're new to game development or looking to sharpen your skills, this video is for you. So let's get started. Programming is the process of writing precise instructions that tell a computer what to do. In the context of a game, these instructions might include moving a character, drawing a life bar, or playing a sound. To give these instructions, we need to learn a programming language. Unlike natural languages like English or Portuguese, computers can't interpret vague instructions. You can't just tell it to draw a circle. You need to provide specific details like coordinates, radius, thickness, and color. In this series of videos, you'll learn the GDScript programming language. GDScript was created by game developers for game developers and is used within the Godot game engine to create games and applications. It's the language behind games like Cassette Beasts and Kingdom of the Dump. Creating games is more accessible than ever, but it still takes a lot of work and practice. No single course or book will make you a professional overnight. Programming is a skill you develop through practice. If something doesn't make sense right away, don't stress it. Keep learning and revisit it later. Enjoy the process and celebrate every little success. As a game developer, you'll never stop learning. Now, let's talk about functions in GDScript. Functions are sequences of instructions that we give a name, called an identifier. Using the identifier, we can get the computer to execute all the instructions inside the function as many times as we need. This is what we call a function call. In programming, we use the term identifiers instead of names because an identifier is a label the computer uses to precisely refer to a function or other code elements. Identifiers must be unique within their scope, meaning you can't reuse the same name within the same space in your code. If you try to name two functions the same, the computer will raise an error. If you have code that you need to run multiple times, you can put it inside a function and give it a name. The instructions inside a function can be any code you want, and they'll run every time you call the function. For example, the move underscore and underscore rotate. Function moves an image around and rotates it too. To define a function in GDScript, start with the keyword func followed by a space, the function's name, parentheses, and a colon. The instructions inside the function must start with a leading tab character, inserted by pressing the tab key. These leading tabs are called indents, and they're important because the computer uses them to know which instructions are part of the same code block. Function identifiers in GDScript cannot contain spaces. In general, names in programming languages don't contain spaces because the computer uses spaces to detect the separation between different keywords and identifiers. Instead of spaces, we use underscores. In some other programming languages, a convention called camel case is used, where words start with capital letters except for the first one, like move forward or move local X. Identifiers must start with a letter or an underscore and can include numbers after the first character. That's a brief introduction to creating functions in GDScript. Remember, programming is all about practice and persistence. Keep experimenting with functions and applying what you've learned into your projects. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Puppetmasta Games for more tutorials and game development tips. Thanks for watching, and happy coding!